It's a Monday morning, and I am really trying to not get too stressed out about the fact that I leave for Boston in a week from tomorrow. I'm very excited, but I'm getting a little bit anxious because I'm not traveling with Mark, and for the last, 5 years, most of the big trips I've gone on have been with him. And so I'm very used to, he's the calm, like in any situation. I just need to channel that. I need to just channel the Mark energy. Anyways, this is a very long opening to a fun vlog. We are gonna get a lot done today. In about 25 minutes, I have an IEP meeting. It is just a quick update. Parents wanna have an IEP. Teachers wanna talk a little bit about some behaviors and things. And so we're just meeting as a team just to chat, just to check in. And I think it's probably more of a product of being in the preschool setting. But I love that there's just this openness to hold a meeting when it needs to be done, not just wait a whole year until the annual or wait for the try or whatever. Like, I love that the parents feel like if they want a meeting, they can have it, because we're very, at least in our part, like are very open to that. And we let them know, like, if you want to have a meeting, we will have a meeting. But teachers I feel like in this program are also very much like, hey, I think we need to have a meeting. Like, why are we going to wait? And I appreciate that. I like that. I know it's a lot. Like sometimes we're like, we hear so many meetings, blah, blah, blah. But it's such a benefit to the kids. And that's why we're doing this, right? I have no idea what I want to do in therapy this week. So you'll be definitely helping me with that. The words are yes and no. Yes, no. We're teaching that. I think we're just teaching yes today, actually. And then next week, I'm going to teach no. Well, no, I won't be here. Nope, I'm just doing it this week because I won't be here next week. I'll be in ASHA. So I have to do things a little bit differently than the other SLPs, which is fine. So that's that. That's on the docket today. Plan the lesson. I do have an IEP I need to finish writing. So maybe we can kind of talk through, I've done this before, but we can just talk through a couple more steps of writing an IEP together as I kind of think through goals again and think through, we'll see how that goes. But mainly we're just going to plan. Another thing that I'll be doing today, probably simultaneously while I write an IEP, I am a part of a course. I signed up to take the Bondar speech apraxia course. I feel like I need to not talk too much today because my throat is a little bit dry, the weather and the allergies and all that. So I'll be just taking a course, but that is the business that I want to highlight today. And I do have a code because Alana Bondar, the creator of this amazing apraxia course that I've been taking, is doing a sale on her course next week for ASHA week. And I will be meeting her at ASHA. I'm so excited. And so she has given me a code, and I will be sharing that with you. I'll show you kind of some ins and outs of the course and what you get to later on in this video. So that way you can just be prepared. And if you want to, don't want to watch the rest, you just want to go see about the course, go check that out now. So that's the rough plan for today. And I'm going to sip on some coffee. Another fun thing is that it's a birthday up in the preschool pod. Somebody has a birthday and we all brought like breakfast food. So I baked some pumpkin muffins. There's eggs, there's bacon, there's coffee, which I have coffee covered. And I'm feeling hungry. So after my meeting, I'm going to run up there and I'm going to enjoy some breakfast with the girls. I needed like a good break from the meeting because it was kind of emotional. I always side with the parents. Like in my heart, I am siding with parents. They are fighting for their babies. And in this case, this parent is really fighting for her baby, and I am on board. It's just a matter of an entire team, and not even our team. I think our team is on board. I think it's a matter of like what we're allowed to do being in the schools, or at least in our district or in California. I'm not sure. Again, I can't say too much, but this is just, in a general perspective of coming from an IEP team. I feel like typically my teams, I don't know if it's a preschool thing or just that I'm very blessed to work with the individuals I'm blessed to work for, but I'm always sitting here like, gosh, I just want to jump through the screen because it was a Zoom meeting. I want to jump through the screen and hug this mom and just tell her, yes, we're doing this. We're going to do all of it. But I can't do that. I don't have as much power as I wish I had sometimes. I think what I'm going to do, it's like 10:15. So I'm going to give myself 1 hour to work on my Bondar speech apraxia course. And I'm going to show you a little bit about it before I get started on it. But I'm going to work on that. And then I am going to work on writing the IEP, and I think we'll end the day with planning therapy. Around like 1:30, I need to leave here and head to another school site because I have a training at another school site. So lots of things to do. Okay, I've got you turned around. So this is the Bondar Speech Apraxia course. And in a minute, I'm going to share with you what the deal is, what's going on for the week of ASHA. But you can see, so here I'm logged in and I can resume my course. But if I just scroll here, you can see what all this entails. I know I'm not very far in the course. It's been a busy month. These are all the lessons. I'm just giving you a quick sneak peek. There are so many things. So I love that it talks about, let's go up here, differential diagnosis, different treatment approaches. This is huge. I can't wait to get into this. I'm still working on this one, but I really need help with the treatment approaches piece. I think the studies and the science and all that is always changing, and I think I need more up-to-date information here. So I'm really excited about that. Just so you can see, this is what's included. She has done so much to put this together. And then here's what I really love, okay? I don't know about you, but I use these. And I love that she has a whole lesson on how to use these in your speech sessions because I need this. So that's very cool. And then one that I'm really excited about right here, suspected apraxia of speech, because I work in preschool. I work with a lot of kids that are, it's kind of like we're still suspecting it. We don't know because they're still developing in a lot of ways. And so I love that we can dive deeper into what to do when it's suspected, but you're not really sure. So there's 37 lessons that she's put in here. That's amazing. And it's not even, I think the course costs $169. That is such a good price. I mean, I have my own course out and I know the work that goes into building these modules, making sure you have all the information, having the handouts, and all of that. And so I just am so grateful for her. And you do get, you can get continuing education. You'll take the assessment. You get to prove that you took the course and that you can receive continuing education. So so that's really cool. So what's happening this week, now that this vlog is out, during the week of ASHA, the course is $20 off. So it's already a good price and you get a whole $20 off. I think it brings it down to less than $150. That's amazing. So you can use my code Marie20. I have linked the course below. I have put my code down there, but you use the code Marie20 to get that $20 off. Again, this is during the week of ASHA. If you are working in the schools, first and foremost, we know you don't really have a say, right, of what comes and goes from your caseload. So you're going to have all of it. You're going to have goals in all areas. You're going to have kids with all kinds of needs. And so having these kinds of lessons under your belt are huge. And I've learned in the schools, especially in preschool, it's really important for me to stay up to date. I love that Alana has been already, I got an email. I signed up for the course maybe a month ago, maybe not even. And already I got an email with an update. And she's just a fantastic SLP. I'm so grateful that she's sharing her wealth of knowledge. We've entered the planning phase of the day, and I still don't know 100% what I'm doing, but we are teaching yes and no this week, and I for sure am going to be using my favorite noisy story. I've talked about noisy stories, I know, in the past. I will link them for you. Don't worry, these are great for imitation. They have repetitive phrases. But the main thing they're working on is no. So I'll bring them their class icons. We'll put them on the board. I will teach them the signs, and when we put those on the board and find where they are, then I'll read this story and I'll have the kids sign to me while I model the pointing to the board, the nose, because basically the egg is going around looking for his mama and goes across all these animals until the very end he finds a bird and we can practice yes. So I'll have the kids kind of be waiting to figure out if it's a no or a yes, So that's my circle time lesson. For centers, I think I'm gonna do Trashy Town. Keep a lot of my random stuff in this Michael's organizer. I don't have all the bins because I leave them at different sites, but I have all my Trashy Town stuff in here. So this is a pocket chart activity where the kids can sort. So if they're hats, if they are things you'll find at school, kind of have to just go through and sort. But the idea would be that I could bring this pocket chart and I'll put one thing here. I'm going to do two. I won't do all those at once. So I'll do one thing here and one thing here. I'll make sure I have them all separated the way I need to. And then I'll have the blender there so I can modify as needed, so we can put things in the blender and then they can blend them up. Sound good? I like this idea. Current state of my kidney table, because I got all my stuff out, is like this. And I'm supposed to leave here in like 20 minutes. So I'm going to quickly clean all this up, get everything back in order, and then head out to the training. Guys, my energy is going like this. I just need to preserve energy. Preserve energy.
The sun, it's getting closer, but it will never last down here by the ocean.
Something that I'm gonna do this week, I'm taking home the cart. I don't like having to have this cart all the time, but I do need it because I have some kids that really just need these cause and effect toys. I'm gonna bring this Cheap Talk so that way I have a couple different options for some speech generating devices for like verbal routines and stuff. These are the things. So Jack in the Box, strike a ball toy where you hammer a ball, here's the balls for it, and then some AAC stuff, some low tech. Training went well. Now we are off to a spontaneous dinner with Mark's family, which, we're grateful. We're grateful we can be spontaneous.
Yeah.
We were just talking to somebody about this very thing last night, that we're in a phase of life where when people say want to do something, we can pretty easily say yes and I was all hyped up about it last night, but I'll tell you, when the moment comes, my brain has a hard time recalculating because I had a plan for this evening.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We'll just switch tomorrow and tonight's plans.
Here by the ocean, fire is burning, flares in the wind.
Good morning. It's Tuesday. You can tell by my background. Have you caught on yet where I am? Just Tuesday sight things. I'm excited because I feel like last Tuesday, it was Halloween, and so I didn't get a start to my normal push-in routine. So today I'm back at it. I have my noisy story for circle time ready to go, and then my center time activity I'll set up later. I have my whole bin. Remember the cart? I have the whole cart that we filled yesterday at my office with all the toys and all the things for today. But guys, my energy level, I need to be just so mindful of how much energy I'm choosing to expend today. So when I'm with the kids, I'll be all in. But when I am doing this or just kind of, collaborating, talking, whatever, I think I'm gonna need to be like this is my level today. I can feel it. I'm feeling better than I was yesterday, but I just know I need to keep energy in reserves, and I'm trying to just keep myself healthy, especially for next week for Asha. So it'll be time for circle time pretty soon here. But yeah, it's gonna be a good day. I can feel it. It's cold and it's gloomy and it feels like holidays, and I love it.
It's getting closer, but it will never.
Okay, just had a very successful circle time, although I think the kids were losing it. I probably should have waited and just done it after they came back from a snack, because I feel like the circle time was a little bit longer. They were doing so good, and then I went to speak, and I think they were just ready to get up and go outside. But still went good. Taught yes and no, but then I realized the Velcro on these is, for the boards that are in the classrooms, it's the wrong one. I need to have soft Velcro, so I'm switching out all the Velcro, which I hate to do because I hate wasting Velcro. I'm sitting here just making a random to-do list because there's a lot of things floating around in my brain right now. I have sub plans I need to get ready because I'm going to Asha, and I do have a SLP sub coming to cover for me and see my kids, which is an awesome way to do it. Like, I don't have to make these sessions up later after I get back from Boston. They're going to be done. But I need to make her plans, and it's different than, a full lesson plan. Like, I get to write out for each individual student kind of what she can do with them. But yeah, those are just kind of some things that are on my mind right now. So I thought I'd share as I make my I'm just brain dumping. I'm keeping a Post-it out and I'm brain dumping today. But I'm gonna go put these visuals on the big core board now and then head out and meet the teachers for recess time so I can push in with a couple kids. But before I do any of that, chug water. Do it. That was your reminder. If you need to drink water right now.
I see the moment, so it begins. Looking to the rising sun, this is where we belong. We belong.
Oh man, when I tell you how tired I am, today got me good, y'all. Today got me good. Tuesdays usually do. Tuesdays are like, I'm at my site where I have a lot of, we'll call them high needs kids. Lots of AAC, lots of just very energetic kids. We're chasing them around, we're hopping, we're jumping, we're doing all the things. So I am tired. I just went to the grocery store to pick up, Mark and I have been eating a lot of salads lately. So I picked up like the kale and arugula that we love from Sprouts Farmers Market. And I'm gonna head home. We're gonna have a Tuesday night together because I have a couple things I wanna share with you, a couple more added things than I've already shared with you this week. I can't wait to get home. I might take a little nap. No, I'm not even playing. Home, and something I'm doing right now, an email went out yesterday to my subscribers, which by the time this vlog comes out, the email will have been out almost a whole week. But I wanted to let you know before it is too late that I am doing, okay, so we're shifting gears from speech pathology to small business stuff. But you guys are my people, and you all have been the biggest support for my business and my gratitude journals. And I am doing an early holiday pre-sale of the journals. I decided this year I was going to try it out. Now, I don't know if it's going to work. So far, I haven't gotten the hugest response, but I also think it's because it's something new and different, and I haven't been talking about the journals as much on social media and such. And I need to be better about that. But this holiday season, what we're gonna do, because I self-publish, meaning I have created the journals, I've edited them, and I just get them printed by a company. I use Ingram Spark. It gets really tough for me to gauge how many to order from the printers. And so if I have a good idea of how many maybe I should order, and then I time it out to where then I'll begin shipping at the beginning of next month, that could work. But that means I need to have that order in by next like Tuesday or Wednesday, but I leave Tuesday night. So what I'm gonna do is I've opened up pre-orders on all the journals. So I was gonna show you a quick rundown of the journals in case you would like to give the gift of gratitude this holiday season. They do make great gifts. One, they're just fun to wrap. There's a couple different versions, 2 hardbound and then a couple softbound ones. So you kind of just can figure out which ones you would want to gift. But I will say before I talk you through them really quick, they're all 15% off right now with the code HOLIDAY, and then you pre-order it, and then you'll get it. You'll get a notification in a couple weeks when they ship out. But the goal is to have them to you obviously before Christmas and when you need them, right? So I have the OG journal. This is a softbound white journal. And the idea behind all the journals, if you haven't heard me talk about them before, is every day of the week there is a different prompt. Now in the white journals, again, softbound. I love the way they feel. They're so soft. But in the white journals, the days of the week are actually listed. So like here's a Saturday, and Saturday's prompt is to write 10 things you're grateful for. Thursdays, it's like a 3x3. 3 things you're grateful for, 3 things you're excited about. 3 good things that happened to you today. And the reason I created this one, the whole idea behind it, and I still stand by it because I find it very helpful, is that one, having a gratitude practice is a solid practice for your mental health. It helps you to get in the present moment. It helps you reflect on what you have in terms of having that abundance mindset instead of a scarcity mindset. It can help you shift your mindset when you need to. There's just a lot of good benefits to it. It really does help with stress relief. safe, and even just on a chemical level, kind of thinking in terms of like elevating serotonin, decreasing your cortisol levels when you need to in those stressful situations. So there's a lot of benefits, and doing it consistently really helps you build the habit of it. So that is why I created it. But I also thought, well, we could all go through and write 10 things we're grateful for every day, but sometimes that can get really mundane, or sometimes we find ourselves repeating, and it maybe doesn't really sink in. For some it might, for some it won't. And for me, I noticed it didn't. So having a different prompt every day really helps me think about things in different ways and to create just that novelty effect. So I really do enjoy sharing about them. Like I said, I want to be sharing about these more. And so the holidays are a really good time for me to get back into that spirit. Plus it's November, it's Thanksgiving month, but we really can be grateful all year long. But then I also have this hardbound. This is the second version I ever created. It's a hardbound black mat. Honestly, so sleek, so chic, all the things. But the difference with these ones, I updated them to have some of the prompts, they're just a little bit different, just to have a little bit of variation, but also you can choose what day of the week you're on. So that way, if you miss a Sunday journal, you don't feel bad and you don't feel like you have to put it off a week. That way you can come right back the next day and you get that habit back and rolling quicker than if you're like, oh, I missed a day, now I have to wait a week, and then you kind of let the habit drop off. I have 2 journals that are like more adult, teen and adult journals. Well, 3 technically if you include the white one, but 2 of them, my latest 2, which it's the newest version, these have where you can choose whatever date you're on. Now this one is green. It's my favorite, I think, because of the color, and I love green. But this one, you notice it's thinner. It's more of like a travel size, but it has the same amount of prompts. The idea is these will last you about 6 months. And this one, there are prompts on one. So there's a prompt here, but the next page is blank. So if you have any, just creative thoughts, if you just want to free write for a little bit, that's the benefit of this thicker journal. This one, what I did was I put every day of the week on a page. So here is a day with a different prompt. So there's less room for that free kind of writing unless you go, there's a page at the end of every week where there's just an open space to draw, doodle, write, put quotes down, reminders, whatever. So there is that option in this journal, but it is thinner, and I liked it because then there's that travel like ability, because especially like I'm thinking of packing next week. Of course I'm bringing my journal, and having it thinner, it's less weight. It takes up less space in my carry-on and all of that. So there's that. The 4th journal I have, which I actually created very early on, is a kid's journal. This one, it's about the same size as the travel journal. It does have the days of the week in it, but look at that. Kids can draw or write. So I really was thinking of my own students, just in terms of like making this appropriate for different ability levels. Some kids don't like to write. My nephew does not like writing. He doesn't enjoy it, but he could draw, and he likes to draw, or he even likes to just like, you could do watercolors in here or whatever. And the prompts are very kid friendly. Draw or write about a person you're grateful for. Draw or write about something that made you happy yesterday. So it's just very kid friendly and appropriate for kids to do. So if mom or, dad are doing their journaling and, your littles want to do it too, that's an option. And just to start that practice early on, I think is good. So again, with the code HOLIDAY, these are 15% off. It is a pre-sale, so just keep in mind that you're not going to get them shipped right away. They will ship with holiday orders during this pre-sale event. And then once the pre-sale event is over, whatever is kind of left in stock obviously will be available. But the holiday codes and everything are going to be good through like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday. I'll have that all available. This is just to give me an idea of who wants to get their journal earlier and how many I can order. That's the idea behind a pre-sale. Okay, so we've done that. We've talked about that. Thank you for listening. I am going to go hop in the shower and get cozy, and I will see you once I'm done there.
Days like this will slowly fade away. Memories will always.
It is a beautiful Wednesday morning. I'm feeling a little bit better. Taking the night off last night. I edited and put out a vlog. Yay me. But I just was cozy and it was perfect. I'm trying to keep my voice down because Mark is sleeping. I also do feel like my voice is a little bit strange, so I should probably not talk too much today. So what I was thinking I could do, I'm packing up for work. I should actually be multitasking here. What I was thinking I could do today was we're just gonna do a little nonverbal montage of the day. I do have a lot going on today. I am starting off at my Wednesday site, gonna go to another site to service a student, come back to my Wednesday site. Then at 2 o'clock, I have the last day of a training I've been participating in the last 3 weeks. Like I said, it's gonna be montage style, so let's cue some music and have a good day. On the day. I ended my day in a training. So something that we do in California for preschool to have like a standardized assessment is the DRDP. It's like the developmental results profile, desired results developmental profile. I think that's what it is. Anyways, I was asked to be a part of a team from my district to attend a 3-day, which was every Wednesday for the last 3 Wednesdays, a data dig, where we were just looking at data, talking about things, kind of thinking about what we'd like to see our kids doing, all that. So it's cool because I brought the speech perspective and I was really grateful to do that. But it means I get home a little bit later. This was the last Wednesday I do it, so yay. But it is already dark outside, so sorry about the lighting. And then tomorrow I actually start my AAC training. You're going to be with me through that for the next 4 months. It's 2 Thursdays a month, starting this month, and we are going to be learning all about evaluation and the open access AAC project. So if you're familiar with that, I'll be talking about that. If you're not, I'll be talking about that. So that should be fun. But yeah, I'm actually just waiting for Mark to get home. And we're gonna make some dinner and just, I don't know, I'll probably actually know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upload this vlog footage because I am gonna end the vlog here since I will be starting a new vlog, I believe on Friday, because that's the weekend before ASHA. So we're gonna be getting ready to go to ASHA and I have my final fun SLP related business to share about. Spoiler alert, it's my own, but I have something fun coming for you for the week of ASHA. But I do want to give a special shout out to Alana Bondar, again from Bondar Speech, and her amazing, amazing apraxia course. I'm just so grateful for her mentorship in this field, or in this area, but yes, in this field. And the fact that she has provided such a valuable course for us that maybe don't feel so confident in certain things to be able to take this course and feel more confident in the diagnosis of apraxia, in the treatment of apraxia, and utilizing the things we may already have when we're working with kids or adults with apraxia. And so you can use my code, again, Marie20 gets you $20 off her course. Check out the details in the description below for all the fine details regarding the course and all my other links that pertain to this video. Thank you for joining me for kind of a chaotic week. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we had a lot going on this week, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful that you've been here for it. I can't wait to see you in a vlog very, very soon. We're just cranking these out because we're getting ready for ASHA, right? I'm so excited. So I will see you in the next one. I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are with whatever you're doing and you have something to be grateful for today.